Hey, everybody. If you can hear me, I'll be with you in just a second. I'm just setting my computer up. Um, okay. I think I figured all this out. So, looks like I'm live and I have somebody in the room. Hello, Kathy. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day, Deborah. No video tonight. Oh my gosh, it has been one of those weeks. Yeah. So I thought I would come on and just chit chat for a little bit, but I think we'll just happy Valentine's Day. Oops, I bumped my thing. And we are right side up today. I'm learning. I'm always learning. I'm having a cocktail. It's ice water. To celebrate. Today's my anniversary. Hi, Kathy. Oh, hi, CJ. So did you get my message? I texted you. Two Kathys. Hi, Kathy. Kathy. Three Kathys. Kathy. We'll wait a couple minutes and see if we get anybody. I didn't tell anybody that I was going live. If anybody wants to pop over to the Facebook group and tell them, that would be awesome. I meant to do that and I forgot. I'm tired. Oh, baby, I'm so tired. Hi, Anna. Happy Valentine's Day to you too. I have a tissue stuck up my sleeve. My mother used to do that. That's when you know you're getting old. When you do stuff that your mom did. Yep. Carry around. Thanks, Kathy. Yeah. I started to try to make a video yesterday and I don't know, something happened and I lost my mind. And I went downstairs and I worked with Brian. We made some kits. Um, yeah, I'm teaching. I'm teaching at the Wool store practically the whole month of March. And so I have to make a bunch of kits. I'm going to do the little wall hangings that I made with you guys, the embroidered wool, the sweater, recycled sweater, and I'm going to do the hens. I'm really excited about it because I'll get to be with people, which is what I miss. So since I did the last live, you notice everyone applause or hearts or something that we are right sides up. Brian, let me get rid of that. Brian, he figured out how to turn the camera around up in the clip. So I couldn't find a spot to fix it in the settings anywhere. You have to download an app or something. So wait, I have to take a sippy. By the end of the day, my throat is shot. So sorry. Anyway, so we've got 19 people. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. And hopefully people will watch the replay because I wanted to come on. Hi, Deb. And invite everyone to the info session on Sunday. It's a Zoom. It's on Zoom. And it is for the Stitch Club that I was talking about in the textured tags. Hi, Maggie, if I didn't say hi. Thank you for the happy anniversary. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. I've gotten some messages today, and you guys all remembered it was my anniversary. I appreciate it. Michigan, it's probably cold there. The weather warmed up a little bit here, but now we're getting a big snowstorm tomorrow. And I have to babysit. So I have to drive an hour to go to my daughter's house. No, we're still going to do Sunday. I'm not canceling it. I'm not going to talk about it here on the YouTube. I just wanted to invite you to the info session that's going to be held on Sunday. Hi, Randy. Because I just wanted to make sure everybody knew about it. I sent out a newsletter today. So if you're on the newsletter list, you probably got that. Check your spam folder if you didn't. And I did post something in the Facebook group, but I did want to tell you guys specifically. I wanted to come on and tell you about it. And then I'm going to show you some stuff. Meanwhile, I just wanted the hearts here. I don't want to talk about it on YouTube because there's some things that I just want to keep private. So that's why I set up the info session. And I was going to just, hi, Joni. I was going to just like put the link out there, but then I said, no, some weirdos might come in. Oops, sorry about that, my dog. Madison, shush, shush. Brian went out on the porch. She always barks at him. Sorry about that. That was loud. Anyway, so if you can make it on Sunday, if you can't make, okay, so there's a registration page on my website. And I'll put it in this little box that's always below the videos. But you can also just send me an email. Okay, let me write my email down so you can look at it. And hold on, let me get a piece of paper. You can just send me an email and say, I want to come to the info session, and then I'll send you a link. I'm going to send the link out. Wait, let me get a pen. I'll send the link out Saturday night. Okay. Let me just write this. It's recycled parts. The number 4 art is my email at it's Gmail. So long as I hear from you. Oh, can you see that? I hope you can see it. Let me get a black pen and make it darker. Hold on a second. Yikes, Madison, go find something to do. Let's see. Oh, my dog thinks she wants to be up on my lap. Not happening. Not at the moment. Let's see if I can go over this. Recycled parts for art. You know, it's the name that I go by at Gmail. Just send me a message and say, you know, with the email that you want to use to get into the Zoom. And then I'll send you the link. Okay, well, you know, this is Gmail down here. Can you see that? I also learned how to zoom in. Yeah. Okay, there, that's my email. So you have a couple choices. You can go to the website and read about it. I wrote a little bit about the whole idea on my website. And I actually got 3 people that actually signed up already. They paid. They signed up. They just do not want to be left behind. They don't even know. Thank you, Kathy. Oh, thank you. They don't even know what I'm going to do. And I'm not going to tell you here. You have to come to the meeting because I want you to, you know, be able to ask me questions. If you have any questions at all, come ready. But I'm excited. I really want to do this. And if you don't even know what I'm talking about, where did I set the book? Jerry. It is Natalie Channon's. All right. I can't. Why wasn't I ready? Because I'm not a night person. That's why. I don't know where the book is. All right. Is it back here? All right. Brian got me. Oh, here it is. Brian got me a present for our anniversary. I'll have to show it to you in a video. It's another desk. He bought me another desk. So this is my regular desk. If you saw my studio tour, this one was here, but now I have one right to my right. Because I need more space. So this is the book that we're going to work out of and from. It's Natalie Channon, The Geometry of Hand Stitching. So I will tell you that if you want to join the Stitch Club, you have to have a book. Yeah. And it's under $20 on Amazon. There's a link down in my thing. I am an Amazon associate, so I do get a couple pennies for that if you use the link. But it's a great book. I'll just open it quick. Oh, and I've been taking notes, and I've got this whole plan. I have this all planned out. So I hope we get enough people to do it. I have to have a minimum of 10 people, I'll be honest. Yes, a new desk. We always need more surfaces. And this one has a couple of drawers. So I'm tickled to death about it. I don't think we can fit one more piece of furniture in this room. Anyway, so Natalie Channon, her thing is she stitches on knits. And it's amazing. Her stuff is just amazing. Isn't that gorgeous? So okay. The texture tags. I did the last 3 texture tags. Look at this. Isn't it great? This was from her work, the texture tags. But I can't keep teaching it because she teaches on the internet, and somebody actually wrote to me and said, "Oh, Alexa, stop." She always has to interrupt when I'm on here. Anyway, somebody messaged me and said, she teaches it, so you really can't teach it, because the person heard me talking about the Stitch Club thing. But we can do it in a private setting. Oh, Kathy, you've been interested in this for a while, so it's going to be like a year-long thing. Okay, let me just back up the train. If you can't make the info session, but you're interested, if you send me an email, I'm going to record it, and when it's done, I will send you the link. You'll have to watch it right away or download it because, remember my computer crashed recently? I can't store big files like that on my computer. So if you are interested and you can't make it, just let me know, and then I'll send you the link after the fact, and then you can see what it's all about, and then you can decide. Hi, Christine. It's $69, Christine, for the year. It's for a whole year. And we're going to have a minimum of 12 sessions. So, maybe we'll have more. That's the part I'm not sure about. And we're going to talk about that on Sunday. But it's like less than $5, I think, for each session. It's kind of crazy, but I really want to do it, and I want to make it affordable. And the reason I'm doing it for the year is because we're going to be working through. So we're going to be doing like a process, and I don't want new people coming in, 2 months, 3 months down the road. So whoever signs up, if I get enough people to do it, that's it. It's going to close. And then it'll just be whoever's in the group once we get started. So that's why I did it that way. I was, at first when I thought about it, I thought, well, I would do a monthly thing, but I don't want to do that. I want the same people every month. If you can't make it, I am going to record all the sessions. Same thing. You'll be able to download them. Hi there, neighbor. Where are you? Why are we neighbors, Christine? Refresh my memory. Oh, you said from Washington State. You said you're from Washington State, so you're not. No, you are far. You're far. You're not in Pennsylvania. Anyway, so that's the story. So please, I don't know, Kathy, can you grab a link off my website? Have you, if you go to my website and you, up at the top, it says learn, I think. Oh, she's your neighbor. She's talking to you. All right. Anyway, if you go to my website, sorry, I got my hand on that. All right, give it a try. Maybe I can try too. I don't know if I can do it. I'm afraid to leave the screen. I'm a novice at this. All right, you give it a shot. If you can't grab it, Kathy, then I'll give it a try. And then people can go over. Kathy Luskin, there's like 8 million Kathys in here tonight. I love her book. I have a few of them, but I've been working on knit cloth for several years now because I've been making my mom's quilt, and I'm using her t-shirts. And so this actually opened up a whole other world for me, some of the things. So now I'm going to be doing some of the techniques on my mom's quilt. It really is great. And see this over here, I started something. So this, let me show you this. I'll just leave this. I'll move the hearts out of the way. If you didn't see the heart video for Valentine's Day and my anniversary, you can go take a look, see. Since there's no video tonight, we'll leave that up there. I was going to show you this project. So while Kathy's looking for that link, I'll talk to you about a couple things. And then I wanted to show you some beautiful new books that I got. So this, I was going to make a video on this, and it's black, right? So you can hardly see it. I know, but it's something that I wanted to do for myself. So I put 2 pieces of cloth together. This is knit stuff. So this is the vintage stuff that I made the kits out of. Oh, thank you. See, she did get the link. So you can click on that link and then you can read more about it. Anyway, Brian and I made kits for this and everything, but people are buying the kits even if they're not coming to the class, which is okay. That's fine. If they want to work in their own book or something, that's fine too. Yes, that's the link I wanted. Thanks. I think it says Learn at the Little House. I think it does. So if it's not the right link, once you get to my website, just look for the word Stitch Club. It's under the word Learn. So I thought I would make a scarf. And I'm using my vintage knits, and this is a shirt that I took out of, I can't say it too loud. I took out of Brian's closet because I wanted black. Yep. Hi, Michelle. I wear a lot of black. You know, I wear a lot of black. Look at me. I'm wearing black right now. So I'll cut through some of this and then, I'll just have some fun with it. But I started stitching. I'm going to stitch along the outside. And I know you can't see this because I stitched black over here, but you can see this one. It's off-white. And I'm using the button and carpet thread. Oh, yeah, no, that's not the right one then, Kath. If you click on the word Learn and the box drops down, you'll see Stitch Club info. Yeah. All right, ignore that. Ignore that link, guys. So what I did is, and this particular shirt that he has, it's black, but it does have it had side seams. So I said, I don't care. I just used the whole length. And then would you believe I happen to have a piece of this, the same exact length. So I just put them together. So it's going to be 43 inches long. And I'm going to keep, so we don't make this video all about Stitch Club, I'm going to keep a raw edge. So what I actually did is I took the thing that's inside, I don't know where it is. I never know where anything is. You know, the grids that are inside the book. If you have the book, there's these grids in there. So this is not the right grid. Is it? No, it's the wrong grid. But what I did, just for fun, I laid the grid down And I used one of the marking pencils that I bought just for this project. Yeah, that looks better, Kathy. That looks more like the link. And I made the little dots on here. And the reason I did that, and I just did it for about this much. The reason I did that, I wanted to get into the rhythm when I was stitching of the size of the stitch. And then you see I'm doing off-white over here because this is like a little bit of an off-white color. No, the light's really stinky in here because it's nighttime. Anyhow, I'm just going to stitch up both sides, and then I'm going to do some kind of funky something here. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do, but I was trying to make a video of this yesterday. I use these straight pins with the flower heads on them. Yes, it's the right one. Thanks, Kathy. Because they lay nice and flat, and they're very sharp. They have a very sharp point, so it goes right into the knit fabric really easy. I love them. And I'm using the Bowen needle that I told you about in the texture tag the other day. Where are they? I keep saying, where are they? Oh, here's the pens I'm using. These are the fabric pens. I really like them. I've always been a little leery of this kind of thing. They're heat erasable, so you can write on your cloth, and then you just take a hot iron, and it disappears. Let me show you the needles. Excuse me, I got up for a second. So these needles, excuse me, gosh, I'm always so congested. I can edit that out when I'm making a video, but not when I'm doing a live. You have to just listen to it. These go through the knit cloth. There's a glare really, really easily. And I experimented with, I don't know how many different needles over the past year, just for slow stitching and whatnot. And I wound up with these. I love them. So I found a distributor, and I actually have them in the store, in the shop. Yes, Deb. We can only restock to a certain point because we only have so much of the cloth. But let's see, I think we put 10 kits up. Brian made 10 kits last week. So there's 10. I think there's a couple still left, and he's going to make more. He probably can make another 20. I hope. So, yeah. Yes, Michelle. Good question. I'm going to get the book again. So that's the pens I use. That's the needles I use. We'll get rid of that. I'm going to show you. She's got righty and lefty stuff in here. Right to left, left to right. You probably can't see it. Yeah, the glare or the things. Is the thing focusing? Yeah. All right. So she talks about that in the beginning of the book. Okay, I happen to open up to the right page. All of the stitches in this book are presented according to the grid. Oh no, that's not where she talks about. She does talk about showing you right and left. So she does do that. Okay. Okay. The whole thing's going to be me clearing my throat. Yes, Michelle, you do need it. I just love this. I mean, I am not kidding. Your needle just sinks right into this, and it's not like you would think. Like, it's not like super stretchy. I just love it. I'm enjoying it. So I'm going to put this out of the way and I'm going to show you the books that I got because I'm not going to stay on terribly long. I really wanted to tell you about the info session. So I hope I'm going to get some emails from some of you. Here it is. Or go on the website and sign up. I forgot to tell you about this. Okay, I have to tell you about this. I'm going to share it here for those of you that aren't going to join our little club. So if you've got the book, Natalie's book, and you've been following her, and you know then that she uses two kinds of threads, the button and craft thread, and she uses embroidery floss. Now we all have embroidery floss, but we don't all have the button and craft thread. So I was going to get some off her site. You know, it's expensive. She is probably buying it from someone and having it re-spooled is what I think, because this is it. This is the thread. So I researched the heart out of it. She says her thread comes from Mexico. I'm not trying to take any money away from her, but at the same time, I know a lot of us are on a budget. Allison is asking if Facebook is used with the new Stitch group. No, it is not. It is strictly going to be through Zoom. We are going to meet live on Zoom, and we're not going to have a Facebook group. Oh, that's good to know, Kathy. We'll have to restock those. Brian has to make a couple more. Yep. Anyway, the other thing I'm going to do, and I don't want to give you too much information here, but I'm going to make a private page on my website so that if I have something I want to share, like I want, say I wrote up a handout or something. I'm not really teaching this. We're all going to do this together. I can use my website to download PDFs, and then you can download them from there. It's going to be a private page, though. So no, we're not going to have Facebook. I hope that answered your question, Allison. All right. It's going to be strictly Zoom. Strictly Zoom, and I have so many fun ideas for it. I can't wait to tell you guys on Sunday. All right, back to the thread. So I researched the heart out of the thread, and I found out that the thread was made in Mexico. And whenever I was looking at this dual duty, this Coats and Clark dual duty, it said Charlotte, North Carolina. So I said, I wonder if that's the same thread. It says Charlotte. Why would it say Charlotte and the other one says and hers says Mexico? I couldn't figure it out. Anyway, I went to Michael's. So this is $1.99, or it's anywhere between $1.75 and $1.99. I went to Michael's. I turned it over and it says Mexico. You can't see that, but it says Mexico on the bottom. It's the same thread. So if you're interested in doing the stitching and you want to try the button and craft thread, just go to Michael's or Joann's. And they don't have very many colors. Stinky Pinky Poo. Hold on. Incoming. I bought whatever they had. Because when I get interested in a project, I'm all in. So these are the colors that they have. That's it. I don't know if they make more colors, and Michael's just didn't have any more, but that was it. So I bought them all. These, believe it or not, are two different colors. They look the same on the camera, and this is white. So there's gray, black, brown, red. This is a poopy green. I like olive green. This is navy blue, and this you can, I don't know if you can see, this is like a neutral. Let me see what you guys are saying. Yeah, I have some, okay, so Michelle just said she has a few spools from a local source of vintage goods. So I have a spool of this type of thread, not this exact name. in with my thread stash. It's a vintage thread also. And I said, oh, I'll just use this. And I started using it and it started shredding. So be really careful. Hi, Deborah. Be really careful when you use vintage thread. I mean, I love to use old things. You know, I'm a big recycler, but I'm not using thread if it's going to break. So it's shredded. The whole length of thread just, it's shredded. I don't know how else to say it. It's shredded. So just be careful with that, because I don't know that it will hold up. All right, now we're done with the thread. We're done with all that blah, blah. I want to show you some books that I got. And I'm going to start with this one. It's glary. I just bought it for myself for Valentine's Day. So I've got a thing. Okay, Michelle says she made her prosperity hens with the vintage button cord and it was great. I am glad. No, if it was great, then it was great. It can, yes, what Kathy says, it can be good, but not always. You have to test it. I've used a lot of old thread as well. I have a whole basket full of it, and sometimes it's fabulous. I always pull on it and then try to stitch something, and you'll see right away. I wish I had the piece of thread here, but you'd see that it's shredded. Anyhow, Jennifer Clouston, if you didn't hear me talking about her in one of my videos recently, I've been talking about her a lot. I love her books, and I'm just going to do a little flip through. So I had one, I was gifted one for Christmas, and her husband does the layouts in her book, and they're really beautiful. Nice eye candy. And she has a YouTube channel. And if you have never seen her, go to her YouTube channel. She stitches, she does mindful stitching, 15 minutes a day. I don't know if she videos every single day, but she sits out in her yard. Look how nice this is laid out. He does a really nice job. So she stitches, she lives in Australia. And so you get to hear all the birds and the outside, you know, animals and whatever. It's just, it's so lovely. And you sit with her, she does it for 15 minutes. Oh, you did, Kathy. Kathy learned how to make roses from bouillon knots. Yes. And Michelle has this book. I love to embroider, and I've been wanting to do a little embroidery. Maybe I'll do some on the knits. She always uses a stabilizer. And it's just gorgeous, right? Now, this is beautiful. So this just came like, it's still chilly. I just got it off the front porch. All right, I'm going to shut this. So Jennifer Clouston, check out her channel. That's the name of her channel too, is her name. Okay, now these, I wanted to show you these two beautiful books. And sorry about the glare. I have a ring light up here. So these are by Tilly Rose. And these were gifted to me. Someone in our chat gifted these to me. CJ did. I'm sorry if I'm embarrassing you, CJ, but thank you so much. It was, I love books. Like, you can't believe. You've been watching her, Deborah? Or you've been watching Jennifer? Because this girl's got a channel too. Yeah, she's very calming. I'm sure you're talking about Jennifer, because she's very calming. I haven't watched this girl's videos, but I mean, look at these. These are fabulous. So first thing I did, Jennifer, yeah, I thought that's who you meant. After I texted CJ to say thank you, I said, I cut the spines off the books. That's what I do to all my books. So I have this machine that puts these comb bindings on. And you don't have to have a machine to do this, right? So that now they lay flat. I love them. You can take them to Staples or Office Depot or something like that. And I used to, before I had the machine. Yeah, CJ's a sweetheart. So you're all sweethearts. I get beautiful notes and I get little beautiful cards in the mail and all kinds of stuff. You guys are all wonderful to me. So years ago, before I had the machine, I used to take a stack to Staples, and they'd give me a good discount because I had so many of them, and they just cut them off and put the binding on. All my books are like this. Yeah, there's 4 of you Kathys in there now. So let me show you. I'm just going to do a flip through and show you the beautiful. Look at that. I love that right off the bat because, you know, I love hearts and books. So when we work through our samples in the Stitch Club, I want to make a book with the samples, some kind of a book. That was a sidebar. So I'll just show you some of the beautiful. Look at this. I love it when people stack up their books. I know it's glary. Just gorgeous. I'm going to go from the back. It's not as glary when I do it this way. You know, this is what I love too. The hexagons with the embroidery on it. Jennifer does that. So, Deborah, you said you've been watching her. Go back to her old ones. I started going back to her old ones. She's just wonderful. Because, you know, 15 minutes, you can get through that in, you know, 15 minutes. It's wonderful. And it just kind of sets you up for peace. So look at this. I love this. Ugh, I love journals. I just love them. Oh, and this is a scroll. Now, CJ made a scroll. She showed a picture of it, I believe, in our Facebook group. The Kathy Club, I think is what you're saying, right? The Kathy Club. Yeah, the hexagons are nice. And Jennifer, and Jennifer this and Jennifer that. That's I feel like I'm doing. She makes hexagons. She loves them. In fact, I think it was the other day. She was making a bunch of them. She's making a baby quilt. Somebody that she knows had a baby. And she's just going to, I think what did she call it? Call it a floor mat or something. So she's just made these little hexagons. She's stitching them in a flower shape, and I think she's going to applique them down onto a piece of cloth. So look, oh, that looks interesting. Oh, those are spools of thread on a knitting needle. How clever. So this is Tilly Rose. We're looking at Tilly Rose's book. Just love it. Ugh. Makes me want to hang up and go run over my sofa and stitch. Oh, look at this. That is beautiful. That looks like, it looks like a handkerchief or something. Yeah. It's just beautiful. Oh, I have a beautiful spool. I'm going to get my spool. I want to show it to you. I have a beautiful spool. I'm waiting just for the right project. Actually, I have 3 of them. Wait, I knocked stuff over. I want to show you how beautiful they are. Look at this one. It's bigger than the book. Isn't that cool? Yes, it is, Kathy. 15 minutes is long enough for mental reset. Yeah, I'm trying to do some meditation. Oh, Kathy, you're always busy doing 50 million things and you get them done. Yeah, I want to do something and use this. And then I have this one. Brian found them at a flea market. This is metal along the edge. I just love it. And then this one is really bizarre. Isn't it cool? He picked them up at the flea market. He thought he was going to put them in the shop. I said, oh, wait. My gosh, there's one inside of it. Yeah, he didn't see me. I shwicked him. That's what I do. I go downstairs. That's our warehouse. I go down there, and if I see something, I just take it. Yeah, this was a bonus. So yeah, I want to make a scroll. Maybe with Maybe I'll do Jennifer's like stitches. I'll practice her stitches and make a scroll. Yeah, that would be fun. Kathy, are you going to put your scroll on something, or are you not worrying about that right now? Okay, Kathy from Kamaz. Is that how you pronounce it? Kamaz Creation. Will you get a slap on the wrist? No, not at all. Not at all. Someone messaged me, and please forgive me if you're here. Hi, Trudy. Thank you. I don't do a lot of lives. I was supposed to do a video. It's Friday, and I usually put one out. I'm going to stop doing everything on a schedule and just go with the flow. But that's a sidebar. Yeah, I have to keep my hands busy too. I could be falling asleep on the sofa, but I'm making twisted cord or something. But I'm doing this live because I didn't make a video for tonight. And I wanted to talk to you about the Stitch Club. So I'm hoping people will come to the info session on Sunday. Oh, Karma. Okay. Thanks, Kathy. Same as Karma. That's a nice name, Karma Creations. And let me see. Did I miss anybody? Yes. Yes, CJ. Okay, so Peace of Mind. That's CJ. That's Peace of Mind down there. Yes. And I am going to mix the two of them. I just love the work. So I was thinking there's so many things I would like to do that I've been inspired by, books that I have or other artists on YouTube. And I thought, well, I don't have to teach it. I can just get out my stuff and do it. And you guys can watch me and laugh at me and stuff like that and tell me I talk too much. Yeah. Okay, by the way, because I just said what I just say. I said I talk too much. I want to show you the rest of this book, and then I want to show you another book. So I get once in a while, I get a comment. Jennifer's channel is just Jennifer Clouston, Clouston. Hi, Carol from New Zealand. Oh, you celebrated yesterday. So yesterday was my anniversary over there. I'm married 18 years. Brian and I are together 21 years. What was I going to say? I don't even know. I was talking about making things. Yeah, I don't even know what I was going to say. I lost my train of thought. I don't function very well after 6 o'clock. My brain starts to turn off. Kathy needs to find some spools that are 6 inches or bigger to put your scroll on. The biggest ones you have are only 3. I'll ask Brian because I think he has a box of them downstairs. Yeah, Jennifer Clouston. Thanks, CJ. I don't have any in the shop right this minute. But we have piles and piles of stuff that we haven't listed. There's just not enough hours in the day. And I'm going to tell you that if I could afford to hire someone to help me, I would. Does anything like this interest you? Or do you want one of the ones that have like this? And you know what? I have to look in the store. I'm going to look in the store because I know he had some of these and I don't know if they got sold out or if they're still in there. Oh, that sounds like fun, Kathy. Kathy Luskin says she used a child's mini rolling pin. That's a great idea. Do you know what? Just making me think. Even just a regular rolling pin, like a vintage one, you can make a big scroll on it. Would that be fun? You want the kind with both ends. Okay, I know we had a whole box of these, and I don't know if he sold them all, but I'll take a look. and I'll message you. My gosh. See the ideas that we come up with when we're hanging out together. All right, I'm going to, because of this page, because of this book. It's wonderful. Eye candy. All right, so I'm going from the back. Yes. And my new needles just stitch through this stuff like butter. So this is a wonderful book. If anybody's interested in some ideas, inspiration. So she gives you some projects. Oh, look, I love that. And look, we must be meant to be to do some hexies because I keep seeing them. Oh, this is what Jennifer's doing. See the flower hexie? She's making a bunch of these, and then she's going to stitch them down, I do believe, is what she said. You had to bump me so you could see under the heart. Oy. Kathy at Karma Creation says, grab a spinning bobbin. They have bigger ends and will hold more. The jumbo bobbins are the best. Old piano rolls would be great. Oh, you spin and have bobbins everywhere, wood and plastic. Oh, aren't you lucky? Yeah. Well, okay, so this bigger one it has a bigger thing down here, but not as big up here. This one is it looks even. And that would hold pretty much, I think. I mean, I wouldn't want to be making it for 20 years. I got to move on to the next project. All right, let me finish showing you the book. Oh, I know what I was saying before when I forgot. Look, yo-yos. Somebody said I talk too much. That's what I was starting to say. Somebody said I talk too much. And yeah. This is wonderful. Look. She's keeping the thread on. It looks like a knitting needle. And you know, I love when the thread is on the clothespins. We have vintage clothespins in the store. I do know that. They're in the recycled parts for art store. I have got to start doing shop updates. I used to do them years ago. But look at these beautiful gold scissors. All right, I'm going to show you the other book. She gave me two. That one's Stitched Memories, and this one is Daydream Journals. Seriously, right up my alley. Wooden candlesticks. That's a great idea. You guys are full of all these wonderful ideas. It's awesome. We're going for the back. From the back. Oh, I wish you could hear what I'm hearing right now. I'm hearing the owls. They're outside hooting. I've been hearing them the last few nights. Many, let's see, it was over the summer. We used to have a fence out front, and I'll flip through here. And Brian looked out the door one day, and the owl was sitting on the corner of my fence post. I took a picture and I put it in, I don't know, one of my videos, a picture of the owl. And it just sounds like there's a bunch of them out there. Well, this looks nice for your gratitude slips. If you're not using a gratitude journal, you can write and put them in a little jar. Look, another scroll. That's beautiful. I love those colors. Oh, look, there's another one. Oh, let's make a scroll. Can you see that one? Let me see. I have let's see. Let me see if I can zoom in. I found this app. Oh, yes. Look, it zoomed us in a little bit. Let me see if I go a little further. All right, that's too much because then you won't see the whole book. All right, wait, maybe. Yeah, I think I'll just do that one. I'm getting pretty fancy here. All right. Yeah, the scrolls. Just, they're so beautiful. I just love all the texture on them. And you can there you go. And you can practice your stitches. Look, can you see any of this? This almost looks like the thing I just did on the texture tag. You can't really see it, I bet. Let me read the comments. Ashford has a jumbo e-spinner and its bobbins are about a foot long. You can buy bobbins separately. Also, you can buy 3D printed ones if you love bright colors. I have to look that up. Ashford. Yeah, I love this. I would love to make a wool one of these out of wool, all the wool scraps I have, and then put some vintage pieces of cloth on top of it. Don't you think that sounds like a good idea? A wool one. Anyhow, this is just serious eye candy, and oh, this is really pretty. I just found a big bag of Sari silk ribbon. I have to do something with it. So, all right. Am I making you feel inspired? Yeah, all that stuff, all that texture, the yo-yos. It's just beautiful. Not enough hours in the day, ladies and gents, if there's any men here. Well, that's interesting. She's telling you how to make a book cover. All right. Okay, so she does a lot with nature. 2 fun books, 3 fun books. Jennifer Clouston was the other one. There's my email. It must be. I think it is a company. CJ, you are so funny. You have such a great sense of humor. CJ says her books acquire a lot of water as you drool over ideas for future projects. All right, here's my mom. I'm going to look up Ashford. See what we got here. Wait, I have to spell it right. Ashford. I'm going to type in bobbins. Yes, there they are. Ashford bobbins. I wonder if they have them on Amazon. Okay, so these are new. If you don't mind having new, then these would be a great option. Water spots. CJ says water spots on the books. Yes. Okay, so what I would do if I would buy a new one, I would beat it up and stain it and stuff and make it look old. But that's just me. Let's see if Amazon has it. Amazon. Ashford bobbins. Yep, they got them on Amazon too. You're in. I'll go downstairs and look. I'll let you know, Kathy, if we have any. I'm babysitting tomorrow. And all right, I'm done with that. And I'm sleeping over. You know, I recognize that name, CJ, because when I had my bead store, I used to carry looms and whatnot, not the great big like floor looms or anything, but table looms. And I recognize that name, Ashford. I must have carried something from them. So that's all I got tonight, ladies. Jumbo E-spinner, Ashford Jumbo E-spinner. Write that down, Kathy. Okay. So does anybody have any quick questions for me before I go fall onto the sofa? I'm watching a movie. I'm watching Out of Africa on Netflix. It's an old one. It's so sweet. It's a beautiful country. And then I got to get up bright and early tomorrow morning. We're getting I almost said 3 feet. We're getting 3 inches of snow here tomorrow afternoon. So I have to get to my daughter's before it snows. And they're going overnight on some little romantic thing for, I don't know if it's for Valentine's Day or I think my son-in-law said it was around that time of year that they met. He's a romantic. So I'm going to watch one of the littles, the littlest little, Ida. Yes, Kathy, you can drop pics of your swatches. What swatches, though, are you talking about? Swatches of the spindles, the looms, not the looms. Yeah, we're supposed to get, not tonight. We're getting it tomorrow night. And then I just hope I can get home. I said to my husband, I better be able to get home because I have a live. Oh, okay. Well, hold off, Kathy. You'll find something. And I know you can't start your scroll until you have your piece. I'm gonna go out and ask Brian, and I'll let you know right away. I'll send you a messenger message. All right. Yes. Kathy, put the swatches in the Facebook group. You have my permission. Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Yes. You can put your yes, definitely. You can put your samples in there. Did you sign up for the class? Because 3 people signed up without knowing anything, and I can't remember. I wrote it down. I think one of them is a Kathy. Okay, you have a whole year, but you need to know what size your spool is, though, before you make your, so you can determine the width of your scroll, right? I think that's, yeah, unless you have a different idea, unless you're going to just make it fit, which, I've done that before. All right, I'm going to hang up. I've been on for almost an hour. I was only going to be on here too late. She started already. Show us a picture in the Facebook group. Yeah. We're just in the Facebook group. You're just not allowed to post somebody's YouTube channel and stuff like that. I'm going to make an adjustment with the way things are going in there. Yeah, Kathy, I think is a woodworker, aren't you? She'll do whatever's necessary. Maybe she'll whittle one. Get a piece of wood out in your forest and just like whittle it. That would be super fun on a stick. Yes, thank you everyone for hanging out with me for a few minutes, and I really appreciate your time. And I hope I'll see some of you in that informational session on Sunday, 4:00 Eastern Standard Time. And you have to let me know so I can send you a Zoom link. Okay, you can email me or you can register on my site. Now you want to whittle. I knew it. I know, you're a crazy woman. That's okay, Teresa. You can go back and watch the replay. Sorry you missed it. Now, Teresa, I think, signed up. I think she signed up for the info session for sure. I don't remember if you signed up for the class. So I'm going to say goodbye, guys. I love you so much. And I hope you all have a wonderful Valentine's Day, the rest of it. And I'm so grateful for you. And yes, have a blessed evening, Kathy says. And I will see you again, I don't know, on Tuesday. Well, I'll see you again on Sunday if you come to the info session, and then I'll see you again on Tuesday for another tag. All right. Kisses.